boy, you better get that out of here. Today we're gonna be checking out top 10 scary things told by Disney employees, part 2. Now please, guys, I don't ask for much, but if you could just please click the subscribe button. Just do it right now, get it out the way, and it'll really help out the channel, and it'll make me feel better. And yeah, comment down below your favorite Disney movie. Do you like The Lion King, or Tangled, or Frozen, or your mama? Let me know. And let's go. Creepy Disney animatronic malfunctions. Uh-oh. Oh, heck no. What the heck? Girl! Are you good? She's got shingles. She's got the shakes. Dang. She's got rickets, arthritis, and she's possessed. Not today. Don't talk to her. Just leave her alone. Leave her be. Oh, he's got the shakes too. What the heck? You got ants in your pants? Bro, what the heck? Bro, you look like a vibrating iPhone. Man, you better get up on out of here. He done had way too much coffee and cocaine. Lay off the drugs.
Dark facts about Disney, part 1. This is one of the biggest cover-ups ever made by Disney. On December 24th, 1999, 2 park guests and an employee were involved in a bad accident on the sailing ship Columbia Ride. Basically, a heavy metal cleat became loose and it hit those guests and the employee. Sadly, one of the guests died and his wife was hospitalized, but Disney failed to tell the police. And when the police did arrive, Disney cleaned up the mess as quickly as possible. They even refused to let in outside medical personnel. They were scared that a death on their hands would look bad on them, and that it would frighten their guests. As a result of their actions, though, they were actually taken to court and they got some hefty fines.
What? Yeah, that's the thing. When there's like an accident or something bad happens at Disneyland, they gonna clean it up and try to cover it up as quickly as possible. ASAP. But what's the deal with homeboy in the background? Is this like a wannabe human-like Mickey Mouse from the 80s? Bro, your eyebrows too dang high. Your eyebrows literally look like 2 caterpillars about to kiss. Oh hey, it looks like the dude from Kiss. Disney World accident. Oh no. This is something they don't want you to know. Hey, the dragon! You dang hothead. What happened? He done blew his stack. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm not trying to be one of those guys, but isn't the fire supposed to come out of his mouth? Like, bro, you got Super Saiyan hair. Jeez. And your ear fell off. Yeah, I got him.
Insanely dark facts and things.
Did Elsa get arrested?
Disney World. When Disney had first opened way back in the 70s, Walt Disney had originally hired spies. He would station them around the park so they could eavesdrop on the guests and get a feel for how they actually liked the experience. It's pretty much common knowledge that Disney does have an underground tunnel system, but did you know that that system runs a full 9 acres under the park, and people have actually gotten lost down there? Roughly 10 or so years ago, there was an incident that was reported near Space Mountain when a guest tried to sneak on a duffel bag. Dang. When employees found out and they asked to search it, they found inside a 6-month-old baby. Why this parent was trying to sneak a baby onto a roller coaster, we do not know. In a lesser-known incident that Disney actually covered up pretty well, in 2004, a 38-year-old cast member who was playing Pluto was run over by the Beauty and the Beast float during the opening parade.
What?
Although clearly deceased at the scene, Disney refused to declare the death until the body was brought outside of the park.
Wow, Disney, y'all shady. Somebody got lost in the underground tunnel. That's terrifying, man. That would suck. So you're just down there hearing Disney music all day. All right, that's not funny. Scary makeup. Aw, it's Rapunzel. It's Rapunzel, guys. You guys know Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel. See, look at this. She look pretty good. Ew, ow, girl, what the heck happened? I turned away for 1 second, and then you turned your face pink. You don't look so good. How did you get strangled by your own hair, man? You should have cut that off a long time ago.
Dark things Disney doesn't want you to know.
She kind of cute.
Part 16. So today, let's expose one of Disney's very dark policies. So this policy involves all the character actors at Disney. So if you get severely injured while working there, no matter what, you have to stay in character. So one man, before accepting the job as Water Goofy, was told that in an event that he started drowning, lifeguards had to carry him away before they could remove his costume and perform CPR on him. He literally could be dying in the costume and need medical attention right away, but Disney won't allow it. Like I said, all characters need to be carried away before any sort of medical attention can be provided. Okay, I get it. They do this in order to preserve the magic at Disney. But come on, that is severely messed up. In fact, because of this policy, a lot of character actors have been severely injured and have gone on to sue Disney.
Danger! What the heck is going on with Minnie Mouse's makeup? It is just dripping down the side. Like, girl, are you crying? Minnie Mouse is crying inside the costume. That's sad. And she got blood on her thumb. Ew.
There is a secret side of Disney World the company doesn't want you to see. If you look at a map of the park, there's a little green spot in the middle of Bay Lake. Now, there's no description of what it is, and it's completely off limits to everyone, including employees. Around 20 years ago, this mysterious island was actually another Disney park called Discovery Island. You take a boat from shore, arrive at the island, and basically look at exotic birds. Fast forward to 1999, Animal Kingdom opens, and it's basically a bigger and easier to get to version of Discovery Island. This sparked the very quick decline of the island. Today, it's abandoned and in ruins, completely overrun by nature. It's also heavily guarded. If you're anywhere near Bay Lake, you can be assured that you're being watched. It makes you wonder if there's more to this island than Disney is letting on.
Ah, what was that at the end? You see that? It's glitching. Ugh. Upside down creepy Mickey trying to scare me. I'm good. I'm not trying to go to that island. I mean, I can't swim. Black people can't swim. All right.
Scariest lost cartoon episodes. Suicide Mouse. This one starts as a simple loop with Mickey just walking past 6 buildings. Then it cuts to a dark picture for several minutes. On the 7th minute you can see the picture again, but a lot different. You start to hear the kind of scream that's painful to hear, and also the image starts to get more obscure. Then his face starts to fall apart.
Ew.
Then, as you can see, the image is getting even creepier. The Disney employee couldn't finish the episode, and he asked for the security guard to finish the episode instead. And the legend says that we never learned what happened next because the security guard killed himself by repeating the phrase "real suffering is not known" 7 times. Would you watch the episode?
No, I will not watch the episode, Nick, if that is your real name. Mickey does not look so well. Like, what is going on, man? Too much sugar and coffee, you know. You just gotta lay off the coffee and you'll be fine.
The castle is known as one of the most beautiful attractions in all of Disney World. Thousands of families walk through it each day admiring the art and amazing designs. But almost none of them realize that they're actually admiring the work of a high-ranking Nazi interrogator. During World War II, Hans Scharf was so good at getting information out of POWs that he was nicknamed the Master Interrogator. After the war, he was allowed to go free despite the crimes of Germany, simply because he agreed to help teach the US Air Force his interrogation tactics.
It's only later to find myself standing before a Jewish tribunal. If you want to win the war tonight, we have to make a deal.
Later in life, he was given the job of bringing Cinderella's story to life by painting the murals that tell her story on the walls of the Cinderella Castle at Disney World, making him only one of the many known Nazi associates of Walt Disney. Be sure to follow for more of the true dark side of TikTok.
Dang, I thought Cinderella's castle was just normal and built by a regular old Joe. But apparently, yeah, there are some not so nice people building this stuff. I'm still gonna go to the castle though, it's cool.
About this horror movie about a police officer looking for missing teenagers because of an urban legend.
Have you heard of a razor? Come on, man, shave that off.
The urban legend goes that if you're on an empty bridge at dusk and you find an empty bottle on that bridge, you have to pick it up and blow into it whilst thinking about the empty man. After that, on the first night you hear him, it might just be a sound or a knocking at your door. And on the second night, you see him. And on the third night, you're gone. And so, a bunch of teenagers on an empty deserted bridge one night at dusk found an empty bottle and decided to play the empty man. And the story follows a police officer who's trying to find one of them that went missing. This is a really creepy atmospheric horror. The investigation leads the police officer into many different areas, encountering many people who have played the game. The ending isn't clear-cut and it leaves it ambiguous as to what really happened at the end. But one thing that becomes apparent throughout the movie, in his investigation into this game, that you absolutely should not be playing this game. The movie's called The Empty Man, as you may have guessed, and you can find it on Disney Plus or Hulu right now.
What kind of movies are y'all putting on Disney Plus? What happened to the good old princess, you know, happily ever after movies? Now Disney Plus has got The Empty Man. Is it a man who's really hungry? Like, let me know. I don't know.
What is the craziest thing you've seen happen in the park? A co-worker of mine at Disney World once helped escort Michael Jackson through some employee-only areas to avoid the crowd surrounding him. He got an autograph on a napkin. Probably a little late, but I was working in the kitchen at Cinderella's castle when this family of 4 came in for their dinner. About halfway through the dinner, the husband politely stands up and taps his glass for attention. He announced that his wife of 15 years has been cheating on him for over a year. The entire place stood still in shock. He motioned for his kids, paid the waitress, and left the wife crying at the table.
Oh, wow. Who announces at Disneyland that their wife has been cheating on? Oh, come on. There's got to be a better way. You could have announced that in therapy, or like, you know, announce that just in your own house. Announce that in your neighborhood. I mean, don't go to Disneyland and then make a spectacle and be like, ding, ding, ding. Sorry, guys. Just want to let everybody know that my wife of 15 years has been cheating on me. So, yeah, enjoy.
There is a secret about Disneyland that the company does not want you to know. If you rode the Pirates of the Caribbean ride back in the 1960s,
oh no,
you would be impressed by how realistic the skeletons look. That's because when this ride opened at Disneyland, all of the skeletons on the attraction were actually real.
Are you serious?
They tried to install fake skeletons, but Walt Disney thought they looked too fake. So instead, they worked with the medical center at UCLA to get their hands on the real thing. Today, Disneyland says there is no more human remains on the ride, but some people are unconvinced. The bedchamber skull right here seems to have the most speculation.
That looks real.
Insiders confirmed that it was in fact real, and others have said that this skull in particular was donated by a former employee.
Oh, heck no. I'm not going on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I'm not doing it. I ain't trying to sail and see that. If it's real, that's nasty, man. I don't care how many times you wash that skull. It's gross. And on the headboard of like the bed frame, I mean, come on. Like, who does that? I know it's Pirates of the Caribbean and like, you know, it's supposed to be like skulls and bones and treasure and stuff. But put something happy up in there, man. Put a rainbow over the skull. Then we'll feel a lot better. Made your mom feel better. All right. But if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead, give it a like. And yeah, I'm gonna see ya in the next one. Peace.